僕は15歳の時、自分の道を決めました。僕は夢を叶えるためにこの表を作りました。これが僕の目標でした。可動域、奥行きをイメージ、スピード、仲間を思いやる心、感謝、これが僕の目標です。あなたの目標は何ですか？
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
God don't like ugly, I ain't one to judge. Whole lot of gold, Cuban with a ton. Say I kept it solid when it's all said and done. All I know is keep going, run, better run. Mama told me never fold, run, better run. Like Jenny told Forrest Gump, run, better run. The race for freedom ain't won, run, better run. Had to make it out the red clay, run, better run. The west side of Atlanta.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 15-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Matt Chapman grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Blue Jays got the W over the Phillies 6-5.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And getting to start, Ian Anderson.
Boog, last time out, picked up his 15th win of the year. He's been really putting things together at the perfect time. We'll see if he can go out there today and, more importantly, get a win for the team.
So just about set. Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Marte started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. The 1-1. Got him. And that's the first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Luis Guillorme. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one is lifted in the air. Dickerson under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Starling Marte.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The pitch. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets go down quickly. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And our starting pitcher here today, Chris Bassitt.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr., 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Dansby Swanson stands in. That smash towards center. Nimmo brings it in, and there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. There's a swing and a drive. It's gone! He's done it! And what a way to do it! Austin Riley goes deep. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Matt Olson up to the plate. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Matt Olson goes deep. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
One down. And next for Atlanta, William Contreras. In there for strike one. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 100th home run of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That was classic.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Back-to-back home runs. These guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's Alex Dickerson. There's a buzz in the stadium. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. He'll circle the bases. Another one in his incredible season. It's 5-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field. This is pretty special.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Arcia stands at first with 1 out.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Chris Bassitt, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler McGill. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. And now the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to McNeil. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr., 5th in home runs in the National League right now. The other way, base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. Swanson, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Austin Riley, leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. That's a laser base hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit. Baseball's unbreakable record has been broken. The most consecutive games with a hit. Truly one of the sport's most sacred records. This is a moment that will be remembered and replayed for many years to come.
Well, I know I didn't think it'd be broken. In fact, I didn't think anyone would even get close. His perseverance and his ability to grind out hits day after day has just been awesome. And there are a lot of great hitters out there, but no one else can maintain the level of excellence he has over such a long stretch of games.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. That one hammered left field. Back there. gone. A 2-run homer, his second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 11-0.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top man working. Powers that fastball out of here.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Carlos Carrasco. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And now it's William Contreras, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. That one ripped. And out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 12-0.
To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
There's Dickerson now, having a nice season in the power categories, 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 12 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. Here's Pete Alonso. Why to kick the pitch. There's the strike. 95 of that one. 0-1 now. This one popped up. Albies makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, having a lot more success on the road this season. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And boom, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. Out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-0.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 on with 1 out. And now Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 17-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Joely Rodriguez will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Matt Olson. Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's the power hitting catcher, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on that.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 18-0.
Quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now the left fielder, Alex Dickerson. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike 1. Slice the other way and foul. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Braves lead this one 18-0. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. The pitch. Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's Dominic Smith. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here is James McCann. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna there. And that is that. Welcome back. And now the DH, Orlando Arcia.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Rodriguez back to work. Fly ball to right. Marte under it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. An absolute blast to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 19-0.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing go.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now, Jesus Sanchez. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And he's got a double. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a line drive caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. So digging in, Dansby Swanson. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Cut off, now a throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Back here in Atlanta, Starling Marte up to hit. And the pitch. And fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch is inside. And 1-1. Kicks and deals. Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Luis Guillorme. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, go after him and finish him off.
The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. A swing and a soft liner. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is William Contreras. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Smash down the left field line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Alex Dickerson next up for the Braves. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Seth Lugo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Orlando Arcia. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 23-0.
To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Oh, he throws it away. Round second, digging for third.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So one gone with a runner at third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jesus Sanchez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well done, drives in the run. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it kicks off the base of the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. The throw to third, and he's out trying for three. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And out of here. Dansby Swanson hits one out. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 26-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Drew Smith. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's some real power at the plate. Austin Riley. Smash to the left side. And base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Riley off of first with 2 away. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 28-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
William Contreras next up for the Braves. Oh, he gloves it.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The right-hander back to work. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
1-2.
Out towards right center field. Acuna there. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that's in there for strike 1. And the right-hander deals. That's ripped. Base hit. Next to hit, Eduardo Escobar. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Stays alive. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Dickerson. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor May, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's the Braves DH, Orlando Arcia. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty to the plate. Into center and a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Trevor May gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Ozzie Albies. In there for strike one. At the belt and fires. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Acuna now. Out to short. Lindor on to first. They get the out on Acuna. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're through 5. Back after this on the show.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like a Bengali. Stranded on the island, back up off me 2 feet.
Back at Truist Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Dom Smith stands in. Anderson back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Righty delivers. And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, James McCann in now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And McCann fouls it off. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Olsen pulls it down. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And the batter now, Luis Guillorme. In there, and it's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first, and they get the out. Jeff McNeil stands in. In the air, right field. Acuna there. And that will end the inning. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. To the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. The relay, the tag out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. To first, and he beats it. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerdhead assemble!
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Alex Dickerson next up for the Braves. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now here is Orlando Arcia. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. The wind and the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And the pitch. On a line out towards center. Lindor retired. 2 away now. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
And it's fouled away. Right through there, got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And welcome back. And here is Ozzie Albies.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. In for a strike, and that is strike 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And he deals. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Lindor, relay to third, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. McNeil with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Eduardo Escobar. The pitch. That's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So a man aboard. And next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The pitch stays alive. And that one wrapped foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes. And 1 out now.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, James McCann. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Racing, makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And at first, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And that skips into dirt. The 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that ends the inning.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a claiming house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. 25th appearance of the year for him. Bottom of the 8th. And now, Dansby Swanson. And here it comes. Line drive, caught.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Next to hit, Austin Riley.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I mean, come on, have a game. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here is Matt Olson. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now at the plate, William Contreras. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. Lined, and that's a base hit. Contreras coming home. Relay throw to third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Next is the designated hitter, Orlando Arcia. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate, Luis Guillorme. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off to the right. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to left, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Lined into right, and Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And that's in there for strike one. Guillorme over at first with one away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. One at second. The double play ends it right here.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves.
Me gusta como camina, pero más me gusta cuando amanece. Piensa en mí. Cuando sale por la calle, casi nunca piensa en mí. Todo lo que ella usa es de boutique. Es problemática como una con chip. Me tiene loco con ese mi petit. Está puesta por la calle, más que el amor. Dice que soltera la pasa.